the adventurous allotmenter here. I haven't been here for a while, and there's a good reason for that. Actually, I was away in Wales a few weeks ago, and well, last week, sorry. And before that, the weather's not been great, so I haven't really had a chance to come down here and do a video. But now I've got that chance, and today, as you can see behind me, it's a wonderful day. The sun's shining. It's warm. Summer's actually finally here after what I would call a very inconvenient break between June and August, where it was just absolutely horrendous. It hasn't been good, but it's nice to see that actually things are picking up. And actually last night we had an epic thunderstorm, and it's easy to say like it was the most intense thunderstorm I've ever seen, but in a sense it was, because the lightning lasted for 5 hours, and it did not like, it just kept flickering. It's just, I've never seen anything like it. So hopefully all of that moisture and all that humidity is going to help my allotment grow, so I hope so. Anyway, so today I'm just making a video to show you basically how my allotment's getting on, because it's been like a while since I last did a video. So I'm just going to take you around, because things are starting to kick off now. It's getting warmer, things are starting to really respond. So I'm going to take you around. And the first place I'm actually going to go is here on, well, this pineapple guava. And I'm going to talk about this because you remember a while ago I did a video where I was pollinating it with a paintbrush. Well, it's kind of, some of it's worked and some of it hasn't. Basically, to be short about it, I didn't pollinate every single flower. So there were flowers that came up, and I didn't pollinate them, so I was leaving that to chance, you know, whether they got it. And some, I'd say 70% of the buds that were on the plant and the flowers on the plant have fell off, and the rest are developing, but you know, of them a fair few will fall off. So is it going to be good? I don't know. I was expecting more fruit this year, so I'm a bit disappointed, but I'll give you an update on that when the fruit's getting larger and swelling, because it's only really just beginning now. And whether it gets any any useful size with what's remaining of the summer, well, I'll let you know in due course, because I'm not sure whether it will ripen. But we'll see. So there's nothing, I don't have to be, I'm not too concerned about that at the moment, so I just was hoping for more fruit. Another one we got here is the fig. The fig has surprised me so much, because I was, well, a month or so ago, I was looking at this fig and I was going, when the heck is this thing going to fruit? To my surprise, it's putting out fruit, but the thing is, this fruit is growing so fast that I might actually have a chance of getting some figs by winter. And if I can show you, I don't know if I can, I don't know if you'll see it, but you can see here, you've got them all the way up the plant here, just there, sorry, yeah, there's like quite a few of them, and they're basically all on these branches. So like, I may well get something this year. I'll keep you updated on that. The other thing I wanted to point out was on my other plant here, one of the strawberry tree is actually putting out embryo flower buds. So I don't know whether you can see, I didn't know what this was at first, because I've never seen them develop these from like very small, so I thought it was a leaf problem, but no, it's the actual flower. And if I zoom in, I don't know whether I can, here you can see this, I don't know whether you can see that, but this thing here is the developing buds, but they just look like leaves. So yeah, they just look like normal leaves. So I thought, is it drought damage or something? But no, they're the flowers, the buds, I don't know what you'd say, like the flowers are forming basically for the winter. So so we're going to get something out of that next year, I think, which is good news. Other than that, if I can think of what can I do, what can I say, I'm trying to think of my pomegranate still hasn't flowered yet, which is a disappointment. It's meant to flower in August if it does. So another year for that I'll give it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm not sure about it. We'll see. We will see. And then other than that, I've got this grapevine down here that I planted newly at the beginning of this growing season, and I actually, it started going yellow and the leaves started looking really unhealthy, and I was really concerned. But I've actually noticed that there's new leaves growing on it, so I suspect it was the old leaves and they have probably made a recovery, and so hopefully next year we'll start to see that we'll start to see this plant really getting a move on, because it's a good variety to grow, and I'll do another video with more detail about this in the future, because this is one of the best grapevines you can grow in this sort of coolish climate here on the west coast. So and if I take you actually over here to my Chilean guava, it's doing really well. The fruits are starting to swell now, which is good. In fact, I'll show you it now if I can. So you can see on these we've got the fruits and they are all starting to develop. So a bit in the sun there. I don't know whether you can make them out with the sun glare, but yeah, but they're really starting to come on. So that's great news, and these are really some of my favourite fruit. So we'll see. So moving along, moving around, I have these this actual guava. The strawberry guava is now starting to put more growth on, and it's growth which is oh, I've just seen something. Sorry, I'm in another world there, but I think this thing is actually trying to flower. I don't know. Have a look at this. I don't know whether you can see. I've just noticed this now, literally. On this new growth here, there's these little flowers, what I would consider to be flowers. I don't know if you can see that well. If that's the case, that's awesome. I hadn't even seen that. Must be the heat that's done it. That's really cool. I've literally only just noticed that now. But it was putting some extra growth out. It's better seasoned growth, so it'll be tougher, you know. This growth probably struggled in the sun. But yeah, that's that. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you, because I'll have to keep this video fairly short, is the blueberry, the Azores blueberry. There's actually got some berries that are actually becoming ripe now, so I'll try and show that to you. In fact, if you can see here, you can see it's blue there. I don't know how good the picture is here, but yeah, a blueberry. I'm not going to pick them yet. I'm going to wait a bit. I'm going to wait for them to just get a bit more extra size in them. Perhaps I think they're probably too. There's not enough flavour in them yet, so I'll give that a wait a bit and see, and then I'll get back to you when I'm doing that, because I want to do like a taste test with that on another video. So yeah, well that's it for this stuff here. I'll do more videos, like obviously on this stuff as things change, and maybe for more plants, but I just thought I'd tell you. I've been away a while and I thought I'd come back and give you a tour of what's going on. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time for another video.